Hi everybody, I wanted to share my recent experience with having the copper coil fitted. I haven't long had my daughter. I had her about 6 months ago now. She was born on the 20th of September last year by C-section, and I am not ready to have another one, so I decided to go for the copper coil. I went for the copper coil mainly because I have been on the depot shot, which goes into your bum. I have been on the implant, I have been on the pill, and recently, and I tried sort of natural family planning and also the pull-out method, which I know is not really, that doesn't really work, but anyway, I decided to go for the copper coil because every other form of contraception I've had, I've literally been moody, spotty, and I put on weight like there's no tomorrow with every contraceptive. So I just wanted to say that before having the coil, I had Carazette, which is a pill which you take one a day, and in the space of 3 weeks I actually put on a stone, and as soon as I stopped taking it, within the space of a week I dropped half a stone, and then the week after I was back to my normal weight. So as you can see, for me the pills really didn't work, and the other thing that I found was that I was horribly moody. But anyway, we're not talking about other stuff, we're talking about the copper coil. I can remember when I started to have a look at the copper coil, it seemed like a really good idea. It had no chemicals, it goes in, I don't have to worry about taking a pill or anything like that, and well, I thought, this is all well and good, this is amazing, and I'm like, right, let's book this, let's get this done. And then it hit me that I'm gonna have to go to a doctor's, I'm gonna have to spread my legs, and I'm gonna have them insert this thing. So I probably did the worst thing. I went on Facebook and I had a look at other people's experiences. I went online, had a look at other people's experiences, and I also went to good old trusty YouTube and wanted to find out other people's experiences with the coil, and mainly just about it hurting as it was being fitted. And what I came back with was, or what I had a look at and what actually came to me was, oh my god, I really don't want this doing. I really don't want this doing, and why am I so stupid to have even thought that this was okay? I just want to say, guys, that I'm a wimp, okay? If I have a stretch and a sweep, which I had with my daughter, although I ended up having a C-section, I had one stretch and sweep and it was horrible and I thought I was going to die. But I will say that the coil, it was uncomfortable. It didn't hurt. That's probably a lie. Okay, let me retake that. The copper coil, I'm not gonna lie, it is uncomfortable going in. It's not a walk in the park. It's not a holiday. It's not like, oh, I didn't feel a thing. Some people don't. I'm not saying that everybody does, but some people don't feel anything. For me personally, it was a bit like, if I'm being really honest, when you're kind of having sex, you're getting really into it and you accidentally hit your cervix, which happened to me a lot whilst I was pregnant, and you go, It was kind of like that. And I did have the jelly put on my cervix as well to stop it from being so painful, but it was uncomfortable. But it's not so uncomfortable that I wouldn't not choose to have it again. So I probably will have it again once I've had another one and once I've had another baby. And the doctors were great because it's always that embarrassing moment where you have to take your clothes off and, they're like underneath looking and you're like, oh my god, like, even though I've had a shower and I've washed, what is going on? I get completely nervous about any doctors down there, let alone, it's just not nice. But what I will say was, what hit me after was the incredible cramping, or for me personally, I cramped like a bitch. Unfortunately, I've had 3 miscarriages, one of those being an ectopic, and I cramped more with having the coil fitted than I did with any of my miscarriages and my ectopic. It was horrible. It was so bad that for the week after having it fitted, I just wanted to stay in bed, and I did have bleeding. It was only very light, but I did bleed, but it wasn't very nice. It really wasn't. And for me, that was worse than having it fitted, was the actual cramping after. I honest to God felt like I was going to die with the cramping after, but I am a wuss. I will admit I am a self-professed wuss, and if I have any sort of period pains or cramping pains, I'm like, I just want to die. Bearing in mind I've had a child, so I'm kind of okay. But yeah, I will say, if you want to have the coil, honestly, now it is amazing. I've had it in for 5 weeks. I've had a period since. Sometimes it makes your period a bit heavier, but with me, my periods have always been quite heavy, so it's not really, I've not noticed a difference. But yeah, for me now, it's perfect. It's in. I don't know it's there. I don't feel it. I honestly love it. I have noticed that I have got a little bit spottier, but it's nothing to worry about, honestly, compared to all the hormones and all the weight gain, which is another thing. I've had no weight gain at all. I've not been hormonal, only, you know, the normal hormonal stuff of being a new mum. That's probably been my only hormonal moments that I've had. So the copper coil for me has been amazing, and I'm looking at having it out at the end of the year, having it, you know, trying again for another baby, but I'll definitely have it again, because after my next baby in the future, that's it, I'm done with children, I say. But yeah, once I've had it, I am done. I'm done. I absolutely love it. So I know I haven't been as informative as much as other people have, but that's just my experience of it, guys. So yeah, if you would like to give this video a thumbs up, that would be cool. And yeah, bye guys.